You can't swim past the rope, so that's probably where the entrance is.
Brown, those are immature white ibis. White ibis actually start out mostly brown and then gradually grow into their adult white feathers. And we also have two birds in front of them. The black birds with the white bill, those are the American coots. Dark right now because of all the rainfall we've had. Typically they would look like gray under the water, but because the water is so brown, they are looking kind of brownish. That is a manatee, a Florida manatee. And it's probably over there eating. It's gone away. The red tree you see is the red maple. It's already flowered and set seed. They do that in the spring, and we've had so much mild. Nice. Some of you noticing back behind us off to the left in the distance. Nice. Coming up on our left, we have a little island, and we have a gator laying up there. This is what's nice about the sun coming out. It encourages the alligators and the turtles to get out of the water. And also take a look at that very powerful tail. That's why alligators are such good swimmers. They have a very powerful tail. When they are swimming, they just lay their legs up against their body, and they use that tail to propel them through the water. Really nice view of a white ibis sitting over there next to the tree. And speaking of the trees, these beautiful trees that we're passing by that are growing in the river channel itself, those are the bald cypress. Bald cypress are kin to pine trees. They can live to be well over 1,500 years old, and some of the trees in the park are over 500 years old.
Raise up. See it on the other side?
Oh, what a beautiful day it's turned out to be. More coots and another grebe there. Oh, the grebe just went under the water over there on our left. Oh, nice. Looking here, coming up on our left. Nice view of an anhinga out of the water. Much closer than the other ones that we've seen. Notice the long tail trimmed in white. Anhingas are also called water turkeys. That's because that tail actually looks very similar to that of a wild turkey. And then their other common name, I mentioned they go underwater to catch their fish. And they look like a snake, so people also call them snake birds as well. So anhinga, water turkey, snake bird is all the same critter.
Yeah, sounds Cooper.
Beautiful. Look at that. I'm sorry, ma'am.
The red-nosed bird up here?
The bird with the red beak, I can see it now. That's a common moorhen. They have a red bill, and they look very ducks in the area. Typically, we don't see scops this far. Have a little meadow off to our right. Yesterday we had some alligators up there sunning themselves, but nobody's up there today. And
Lots of turtles.
They're friends. Lots of turtles.
Yeah,
now, under different circumstances, an alligator will eat a turtle, but
they're best friends.
they're just all trying to get some fun.
There's like 3 turtles up there.
And they nice, good spotting anhinga over there on our right. They have literally grown up with us coming by them on this boat, and they have learned that they have nothing to fear, and that's what affords us as visitors to this part of the river these wonderful opportunities to be able to get so close to the animals like we can. So when you think about the fact, not only is this part of the river a wild river, but it's a wild river that's been managed as a wildlife sanctuary literally for decades. And it's those two things together that make this part of the river a very special place. Yes, I have learned, I've been on the river almost 8 years, and one of many things I have learned is that critters like eating crustaceans. The fish like eating them, the birds like eating them. We like makes a difference for a lot of this bank that we have on either side of the river in here. But they're making do. They're finding spots, then they'll get back in the water. Of course, where that critter is, has a part of its body in the water. Serious discussion going on coming up here on our right between these coots. The question is whether or not those holes are woodpeckers. They look like they might be. I'm not sure.
Got a gator.
Oh, nice. Good spotting. Right at the end here. I told you, they're always smiling. I'm just a sayer of facts. On our right, out of the water. Some folks think that the word Wakulla means river of the crying bird, and that refers to the limpkin. The limpkin is a large brown wading bird that used to be very common here on the river. In fact, it was and 7 females. Females are brown, and the male has the black and white head. That time. Park Ranger's interpretation of a limpkin. The old Tarzan movies with Johnny Weissmuller were filmed, as well as Creature from... That is a female. She has a tan and brown head and neck. And again, look at how close she lets us get to her. Good spotting, alligator over there on our right. Should also keep an eye out on our left. We have... Oh, yep, there we go. We got one on our left. Just because, again, the river... What I'm seeing are black vultures. They have a black face. Turkey vultures have a red face. These are black vultures watching us go by. Vultures eat a lot of dead stuff. So right about now would be the time to look very lively. Now I mentioned the creature's home. If you don't know the story of the creature, he left his home. He was in search of love. On a very breezy winter day when we get back here in the back jungle, all these trees help to keep us warm. Alligator.
I got you a picture of it. Big one.
Beautiful.
Really big one. Like 6 feet.
That is a nice sized gator. Really affected by surface. A lot of water that flows over ground enters in the Tallahassee area, enters the ground very quickly, enters the spring very quickly. A ledge, and it's about 120 feet deep. And then the spring rises up from beneath it and puts on an average volume of over 200,000 gallons of water in 15 years or so. So something has changed that's keeping the water dark, and that's what we're trying to figure out. And not only are we trying to figure out the dark water, but we're